for the final episode and the final rounds of the tournament. Lima versus Echo. Let's get right on into these replays here. Get my perspective. See some very interesting plays here. Oh, also, before we get even more into it, let me head over to Papa Zorch. Papa Zorch plays mostly in car cam, and I believe the reason why is because older folk get a little motion sick playing in ball cam. He is our grand elder. A possible solution to this, Papa Zorch, is maybe turning. I seen that on ball chasing your camera stiffness is 0.5. Maybe try turning that all the way up to 1, and then play with the ball cam, see if that feels any better. And experiment with it. Might be a possible solution for you, but I'm just guessing that you get a little motion sick when the camera's on the ball versus being on the car. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. Alright, back to the game here. That's a good challenge right there, out the gate by Papa Zorch. I had to play keep away and straight into King Duff. What a great clear. Duff with the pass. Ooh! Saint sleep with almost the sick. That was sick. That redirect, man. That was a good redirect. That would have been insane if you made that within the first 30 seconds of the first round of the first game. Woo! Zorch up the score. Duff with the misflick, I would call it. Got it up, but he didn't get enough car on it to flick it into the goal. Good challenge by King Duff there. I slowly read that Hatfield with a great clear. Go for the challenge here. Grab their boost. Boost start a little bit. I made a mistake right here. The first part of this mistake is I didn't communicate and saying I'm cutting the rotation or I'm gonna stick with it. And I could have said Hatfield, go for it. And I could have even moved my right stick on my controller to see where Hatfield was. I heard him, but I didn't say nothing. Communication error right there. And Hatfield has all the boosts and everything to just go for it and everything. I could have backed him up from behind and play off the touch of King Duff here, and that probably would have been a lot better. But it's the finals, I guess, and mistakes happen. One of the biggest mistakes that happened for the finals for our team, I believe, is definitely communication. I could have said a lot more. Deadman set the tone for us for communication in the first couple of games, but then we just kind of stopped here in the finals. Me and my twos partner Ozzy, was on Team Delta. We've been playing this game together for 5 years straight, and we've been playing so long that we don't even say much when we play because we already know what we're gonna do and stuff. So kind of develop a bad habit in that. So yeah, when any team that makes it to the finals, make sure y'all communicate with each other. Use your language of I got, stick with it, go for it. I'm centered. I'll back you up. Just learn the language. And mistakes like that won't happen. Because right now, me and Devin kind of kept our gold out of the rotation there, which can throw off his rhythm and our rhythm. We continue to do that, which we see that happening as we get into the later, especially the last round in the finals, the last game of the finals. That is a mistake on our part, and I feel like mostly my part because me being the highest ranker on the team right now, I could have definitely communicated a lot more for rotations. All right, let me see what's with that. I want to get everybody's highlights. Yeah, let's say sleep for punters just right here. Devin had no boost. I should have just kept headed on back instead of turning around for this. Would have gotten it very easily. Kick off. I messed that up. Whoops. That's a boost management thing. Sword's coming in for the shot. Kicked up with the shot. Look out. Same was able to add some power to that. Man, Sword's gonna score again. If I would have whipped it, he would have ended up scoring. I'm saying added power to his last shot. That mess would have just gone in. Sometimes that's like one of the end games of Rocket League is learn to add power to every single one of your shots and then any This is my play right here. Because I love the dribble. Good 50 by kicked up. Keep it there. Thanks for the backup, Hatfield. That was a good midfield player, we could call it. Ah. So let's just bump. Good save by Hatfield. So it's chasing dead man there. Woo! That's alright. Just gotta be calm during those moments. It's hard to do when you're in the finals. Also, I want to add, somebody's gonna score here. Oh yeah, I scored here. In the finals, the way my mentality was, the way I felt personally, I wasn't nervous at all at any point, but I was overeager, which meant that I kept trying to force plays that I should have never tried to force. I should have allowed the game to come to me more. So when you're in the finals, learn to have a mind, a calm mind, like still waters. Don't be nervous and don't be overeager, because that can mess up your decision making. Sleep caught me sleeping right here. I don't know why I reacted so slow. Could have been gone for that. There we go. Could have been read that. That was a good demo by Saint Sleep. Oh, so close to my storage. Hatfield with the dribble up the wall with nothing on the clock. Kobe! Nah. Oh, I gotta go. Hatfield did a great job of dribbling this up the wall. I could never do this as a gold 2 player, especially with 0 seconds on the clock so calmly. And this is the part where we communicated, which is that I just said, Devin, just stay on it, keep dribbling it up the wall. He got that pass off. I mean Hatfield. Get my teammates' names mixed up. But yeah, that was a good first game for us there. On to the next replay here. Player view. Oh my, they punched us in the mouth right here. And this is where I made a mistake here. Big time. So I almost got it, but let me show y'all my mistake. Let me switch to fly cam. Alright. Here's how the play went. What I should have done is, you see, I took the path to, now there's a bit, it's not showing in the replay, but there's a big boost there. I went straight for that big boost instead of going for, I could have gotten these pads right here. 1, 2, 3, turn back post, and I would already be here ready for King Duff's shot, and I would have been able to block it. I mean, I almost blocked it over here. I went over there for no reason. Also, let me head back onto, whoops, onto me here. Yeah, I had 14 boosts, grabbing those 3 pads. That's 12, 24, 36. Yeah, I would have been I would have had probably like 50 boosts right there, and that would have been more than enough for that. So yeah, you utilize those little boost pads. Get drawn by the big boosts, especially when you're on defense. And they're attacking your goal. Gold pinch. That's unfortunate. That's the type of play that higher ranked players just don't expect out of our golds. Like, that just happens. I believe Deadman was trying to go with for a pinch with Hatfield, and Zorch ended up doing it for him. But this is the last. After that, Papa Zorch was like, you know what, no more, and he woke up, and we're gonna see some plays. We're gonna see Zorch get real aggressive on us and get in our heads from this point on. He redeemed himself after that mistake big time. That was a bit slow going up here. I know Deadman wanted to hit it. Mechanical whip error there. Game says it was the right choice to go for though. Let me go to Saint Sleep's review. This is his highlight. He got that clear off of me there. King Duff with a good pass off the wall. With a nice calm read, putting it in. Good job, fellas. Dribble this. Someone's almost got the ball away from me there. I could have gotten a better flick on it. He's like always right there. And one of the rules I like to stick by when I play is maintain ball possession and watch all cars. And maintaining ball possession to me also means just playing keep away from the other cars. Every time Zorch comes up, I'm going in keep away mode, trying to keep the ball away, so it forces he's manipulating my touch. And when King Duff and Saint Sleep are waiting back on that touch, they're able to read that and get possession of the ball again. Sometimes I just end up hitting it too hard. So I'm able to stay with it. Good 50 by Saint Sleep. Zorch, come on, man, let me have one. Oh my goodness, and he almost got a 50 there with Hatfield. This is really good by Zorch. And the fact that messed him up is that he actually switched to ball cam right there. If he was in car cam, he would have won that 50 because he's really good in car cam. Really good in car cam. So yeah, he even gets a he gets another sweet play in car cam, which is absolutely amazing. Oh, and then right here I called this one out. I told Deadman that I'm gonna dribble this up the wall, try and center it. So he was already getting himself prepared for this read right here, which reads it perfectly and puts it in. Watch from his point of view. Told him I'm dribbling the center off the wall. And hits it to him. And also, I gotta add, Zorch was ready for this save. He had it all lined up and measured up. And Saint hit it away from him. Come on, Saint! Oh man. But yeah, Zorch is actually pretty decent at reading this game. If he increases his reads by a second, the ball is all his. He's actually a pretty fast reader. And he gets a good 50 on me, sending it to their corner. Zorch ain't letting me have nothing. Oh, we actually doubled right here. Double up. Good save by Hatfield. I'm going to go for the dribble. Saint with a great recovery. Look how fast he is there. Actually, all Saint's recovery. It's a good recovery to learn when you go in the goal. I do this quite often as well. Get back on defense. I know Saint wanted to score that. Got a weird touch. Zorch keeping it in play for his team, buying his teammates some time to get back. From my perspective, y'all see how much Zorch is actually doing versus watching it from the broadcast. He was pretty clutch. He was there when his team needed him most. If he could have read this a little bit better, I boomed it. He could have punished me for it. Like I said, if he increases those reads, man, the speed of the reads is all over that ball then. Nice shot by Hatfield. Trying to go for the demo. Double. I should have just rotated back. And that's where communicate. Saint Sleep caught me sleeping right here. And I tried to go for the bump, but it didn't seem to affect him. He recovered it. He actually recovered in the air from the bump. Really trying to get a demo in, but recovery. Oh, he gets demo afterwards. Wow. Why didn't get that dribble around him? Trying to support my team from half floor here. I could have put that or dribbled it. Just keep giving away. That's the thing. Just keep giving away possession. It's not always good to well, just touch the ball with purpose. Make sure you watch other cars, see where they at, and make a touch based off of that. Be intentional with your touch. Don't just hit the ball randomly. Every touch gotta have a purpose. And we're there. We're going in this one. Wow, kind of a lengthy overtime. I whiffed it. Should have been a goal, actually. I was trying to go for the goal there. Good save by Devin. Thought about going for the goal. Decided to just head on up. But, ooh, good double by Devin there. I was going to say, let me have this ball to go for there. Goals missed it. That was actually still going to hit the wall anyways. I was aiming for the top corner, top right corner. But King Duff was going to block it anyways. What I should have done is aim from behind this car for the top left corner. That would have been much more ideal there. Yeah, that would have been so much more ideal there. Came from behind his car. The shadow defense back. Let Hatfield go for this. That's unfortunate. I know they wanted to score that. Sorts almost dunked the ball on me in overtime. The Grand Elder. No fear. He's in it to win it. Hatfield with a good challenge there. Just clear about that, man. George did a good job playing shadow defense right there. How do you play shadow defense in parking? I gotta see his camera. Alright, he switched the ball cam at the right time. Good shadow defense, George. And that's one of his saves too, I believe. And the funny thing is, he got a save in this game and in the next game, and we lost by 1 in both those games. So they were very clutch saves. If we didn't get them saves, well, we win in this game. Alright, this is a good play right here. Swords with the challenge, and then Saint Sleep with a decent 50 on me. King Duff with a touch to Saint into the goal, punishing our goal for being a little, for reading the play a little too slow. I wouldn't say he was too up, he just read it too slow. And let me go to Saint Sleep's perspective. And he held onto his boost, so he was able to run up and cheat up on this, trust his teammate with a pass. And there you go. Let me look at his perspective. Ah, see right, yeah. The main issue, the reason why Hatfield reacted slow to this for goals is simply because he was looking at the ball instead of looking at all the cars. I mean, Deadman was over here, so it could have messed with his vision a little bit, and there was a whiff that happened right there. But yeah, and when as a third man. When you're playing third man to help make this a little bit easier for gold and plat players, worry more about the midfield, the ball going mid, rather than the ball going along the wall. Let the ball go along the wall all day. If it goes along the wall, if you just turn mid anyways, turning mid gives you a shorter path to the goal than messing with the ball. The ball has to travel a longer way along the wall to even get to the goal, to the goal. So it's good to always already be kind of having your car turn angle towards the mid. Protect that midfield, the belly. Yeah, your belly. Make sure they don't hit it mid. Otherwise, they'll just rip right on through like that. Anyhow, next game. Devin wanted to score that. Saint Sleep with a good, actually really a good save right there. King Duff with a nice touch. First we go back and Devin move up. Ah, I should have just see the same exact advice I just gave the Golden Plat players from the game before. And here, this is also where I was being overeager, overzealous. I should have just turned around, completely stayed grounded, and just play shadow defense. And I would have gotten possession of this ball right here. Put my gold in a bad spot against the GC player right there. And Saint Sleep scored that. Gotta look at it. Saint put me to sleep again. Look at it from his perspective. expect. This is his highlight. Oh, it might have been a little bit of a whiff. But it was a good fake. Sometimes whiffs work out. That's why it's always important to go for the ball. When you whiff it, sometimes you make your opponent whiff it too. And it can still end up being a goal right there. Clears there where he goes along the back wall like that. I hate those so much. Keeps the ball safe, maintaining possession of the ball. King Duff keeping it in play. I'm gonna rotate back post. Grab this big boost. Swords with the... My goodness. Swords 1 of 50 against me right there. I was trying to shoot it too. From this spot. Or actually not shoot it, but just bang it down. I should have paid more attention and try to go... I should have jumped towards the left and played the 50. And I would have been able to at least keep the ball right there. So I would have been able to follow. That was a great 50 by Swords. And 50s are, that's the equalizer. When you're playing somebody that's better than you mechanically, trading 50s with them is a great way to level the playing field. Some games can even be won alone by good 50s. So practice those 50s. I might post later in the Facebook group some good videos on 50s. And kickoff videos are also work great for practicing 50s as well, because a kickoff is generally just a setup 50 and who wins that 50. So very important. And then ones, kickoffs are beyond important to win winning in ones game. So that goes to show how important 50s actually are. And here I made a mistake. Deadman did a good job passing the ball to us. I heard Hatfield on my left, but I didn't say nothing, and it kind of made me a little antsy when I should have just said I got. And if I would have just said I got, I would have been able to catch this. Hatfield would have been able to back off and just set up for backing me up, and I would have been able to do just a regular catch and do a proper flick to the goal, making it harder for the team to we're saying King Duff and Swords to defend. That's my fault on that one. That's why it's important to communicate. And Hatfield, I think this is the best play by a goal in the entire tournament. He dribbled on a Grand Champ player. This is a true underdog story right here. Look at this. Very well executed with boost to spare. Didn't waste no boost either. Good play by Hatfield. I knew I switched to him for a reason. I try to force that too much. Like in that situation, I could have softly touched this because King Duff was already ready, or I could have sent it towards the right, towards Deadman, even because King Duff was ready for this save. I was literally giving him possession, and I didn't go up with like enough boost to didn't really bang it. Went for like a safe but a weird touch, if that makes any sense. It needed to be a boomer. A banger. Centering. So Hatfield could have been able to move up on that play. Those don't necessarily read those plays, but if you tell them in the comms, then they'll be ready and then they can hit, bang that ball in. Good save by Deadman. That's what happens when you don't communicate well to your teammates. The odd touch, wasted touch might be there. Also, I think I might have cut off Deadman in this. And that was yeah, big boost. Oh no, I didn't. Just had a weird, just a weird touch. Good patience by Deadman here though. Ran out of boost quickly. Let me look at Deadman's. He had a lot of boost here. Okay, maybe this could have been done with better boost management refinement for this game. Otherwise, I don't know what are the tips to add to that. That's the only way it can be better. Center this to Hatfield. Ooh. That was a good move up by Hatfield there. Shame that the ball went like that. Good push up by Zorch here. His teammates are able to just gather themselves in position with him and go for this. Ooh, King Duff. I made a mistake here. Yep. Fly cam. Alrighty. This is a positional mistake here. Or more like a path mistake, because look, I went for the big boost again. I should have not gone for the big boost. I should have just went here and just grabbed these pads and be here already. Or even like let me go back onto player review here. I had 44 boosts, more than enough boosts. I didn't even have to really boost back. I could just front flip one time back to our back post. And yeah, I could have been there so much sooner. Took the wrong path. Use the small pads. Pay attention to how much boost you have. Sometimes you have more than enough. Don't waste it and be aware. Be aware. And let me go to, this is King Duff's play. So we're going to watch him score here. Same with a good pass here. King Duff with good patience and boost management there. He didn't just waste all his boosts, he saved just enough to jump and hit it in.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Oh my goodness. Put my gold up to save it. Earlier that Zorch did. I believe it was in this game. I gotta find it. We are not moving past this replay till we find that play. I don't know why I didn't call it out here. I believe it's in this replay. Let me see. Yeah, it is definitely in this replay. We're gonna find it. I don't know how I missed it. We're gonna find this play. I'm trying to remember where it is. It's not here. No, this ain't it. This might have been it right here. This is the play. This is the play. Watch this. Zorch, man, get in our heads. He goes right up here to challenge Deadman with the 50. And look at the recovery. Taunting us. Getting the bump, hitting it over me. Y'all almost scored off of that. And look at it from my perspective. Here I'm getting ready because King Duff had flicked the ball over me really good earlier in a previous game. So I'm getting ready for that. I don't expect Zorch to be messing with Deadman to pop this ball. I did not see that. Surprisingly over me. Like, my goodness, man. Zorch with the 50. Oh, we got to go over Zorch's highlights here. Also, the no-look save also happens in this game, so he was kind of on fire. Not gonna lie. It's good that he didn't waste boost right here. Went back down. Keeping it calm.
Seconds left on the clock.
No-look save. Block Deadman. The Grand Elder. He wants this win. And he did that all in car cam. Like, he even gave us a handicap almost. Come on now. And he's on council, so. After he messed with us and had us all ruffled and everything, they end up scoring and winning this game. And man, I can only imagine the conversation they were having before they went in this game. I feel like Zorch was telling Saint Sleep and King Duff, he's like, look guys, it ain't worth winning if you don't win big. Let's get this. If you could tell me what movie that is from in the comments, and if you get it right, well, good for you. Good for you in the comments. I need Bobby's soundboard. Now into this game where Zorch's commercial popped up. We'll be able to, you guys will be able to see what exactly happened and what went wrong. This game was, man, it was rough. Very unfortunate. It happens. Just too bad it had to happen in the finals. And I cut rotation here. I should have never did that. Let's look at Hatfield. Alright, goals play here. Mess with my goals rhythm there. You cut rotation, you mess with your teammates' rhythm, whether they're high rank or lower rank. You want to have everybody. I missed the boost. Deadman was going for that boost as well. I could have turned. I could have turned and grabbed all the small pads and moved up and let Deadman have that big boost. Because there's plenty of small pads there already, and I know my small pad paths. I'm good at that, so I could have done that. Look at ballchasing.com, you see that I collect a ton of small pads in every game I play. So that would have been very helpful for my team to help get in a rhythm. That was the main problem here. Team Echo took us completely out of our rhythm, out of our momentum. Although we kind of did that to ourselves as well, so it didn't help that both things like that were happening. I could have dribbled that. With a decent clear. Our team got awkward there. There was a double commit there. Could have communicated more. And all that, all those mistakes are just added on. The more mistakes we make, the more out of rhythm and the more awkward we get as the game progresses. Right here, it was like, okay, who gets this? Need to say I got, you have, stick with, go for it. We weren't saying nothing. We're facing elimination. I'm pretty sure me and Devin as higher ranked players were just, again, overeager, and our goal player was probably a little nervous. So when you put all that together, a lot of wrong decisions are communication happening. Oh. King Duff, let me see. What was I doing just before? Getting a bad touch. That was a real bad touch by me. Set up for King Duff there, and now we're going to switch to King Duff because this is his highlight. I'm going to get everybody's highlights. Very good. Also, King Duff's rank is he's 1492 C3 and 3s, and we can get a team for him before this season ends, so he can get Grand Champ. I don't think he's ever gotten Grand Champ before. Get Grand Champ for the first time this season. Get him his title, that gold shiny title, man. We should make it happen. We should make it happen. He's right there on the cusp of getting it. Here, I think that was the play that Papa Zorch's commercial popped up. So that was the play that right there that happened while that was up. Insane. Putting me to sleep again. I could have been. I have 72 boosts. I could have been already jumped up for this to go for it, but I said no. I'm gonna try and read it off the wall. But I read it so late. Look, I should have. By the time, and I practiced this throughout the week. Right here, first off, I angled wrong. I should have been already jumped up right here. When you're reading a bounce off the wall, you should jump up just before the ball even bounces off the wall. So you're already up. So, late on that. Here's what it looked like from St. He took his time. He could take all the time in the world because I was taking all my time, good ass time in the world just reading. My goodness, normally I read so much faster than that. That was a slow read, but like again, our rhythm and everything was just wasn't happening. We even slowed down our reads and everything. We were playing much slower than what we're used to. I go for an awkward touch here. I should have just rotated back. You see rhythm. You know, and that just shows that yeah, our go-to player, yeah, he's a go-to player. You know, and us as higher ranks could have done better in communication. If he was in a rhythm, he would have had that save all day. But we was all out of rhythm. We're down to make dumb mistakes like that. And you see how it's a mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. It influences your teammates too, even your own mistakes. So even that whip wasn't completely his fault. That's more. All our mistakes in here is more. It's more team oriented than anything. Because we took each other's rhythm and momentum off again. I keep repeating myself on that, but it's true. It's important to have that rhythm in these finals games. Decent challenge. You almost punished me on that. Almost punished me and Devin being in the same corner. But yeah, this is definitely our worst game, and it happened to be the last game. But hey, that's the effect of playing in a tournament in the finals. So I don't normally get games like this at all in ranked, casual, or anything. Or even in private matches for that matter. So I like reviewing replays. Really shows what a player's strengths and weaknesses are and what a player should work on. Oh, I could have done so much better on that. Good swords! Ooh! That was a close one. Oh, we needed that to go in. We needed something. Couldn't get anything.
60 seconds left on the clock.
This one right here was like, oh, I felt it. But then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna, let's at least get 2 goals in my mind, you know? So here I go, I'm going for it. All right, we can get this, at least this 1 goal here. Since we're out of momentum, everything's delayed from all of house. And oh, my soul was taken out. I was like, oh no, just don't send me to Brazil. Let me stay home. Let me stay home, Team Echo. Let me stay home, please. I'm too lazy to pack my bags right now. Let me stay home, man. It's too hard to travel during this pandemic. You're gonna send us to Brazil during a pandemic? Come on now. Oh man, good clear, good save by King Duff. Let's just go over to watch it again. The celebration. Sort of celebrate. Good clear by our goal player there. Wow. And he sticks the landing. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. I enjoyed watching through these replays, watching through the tournament here, learning some new things myself, learning about different players, and I hope that y'all found this a bit educational, enjoyed it, laughed, smiled, had fun watching through these games again. The best tips I have for anybody that makes it to the semifinals and the finals the next tournament: keep your mind calm, just stay calm, play aggressive, communicate with your teammates, don't get quiet. If you get quiet, that's potential disaster, just to mess up your guys' rotations and momentum and rhythm, and then you guys won't be able to play your game, and then the other team will just, well, they'll take you to Brazil. they'll take you out the country if you do that. So remember those tips, keep that in mind going into the next tournament. I'll be expecting better games in the next tournament from every team, so that's going to be looking great. That's going to be fun. Going to be looking forward to that. I enjoyed this. Congratulations again to Team Echo. Let's get a team for King Duff to get his GC rewards this season. He's right there. He's only 2 games away from Grand Champ, and then he got to win his 10. He got to win his 10 games, which right now it's very possible for him. And he's a great player, as y'all can see. Great player. He's not even, it wouldn't even be a carry. He'd be carrying. He's a good player. My goodness. But yeah, should knock out a team for him. And also, congratulations to Team Echo. I also want to say congratulations again to Saint Sleep. He got GC for the first time this season, and he made a run all the way up to like 1575, I believe. So good job on that, Saint Sleep. Shows in the tournament that you are a grand champ. And also, backstory, by the way, I was playing and practicing with Saint Sleep the night before the tournament, and he was a little off. He was a little rusty, but man, he turned it around the next day. So kudos to him on that. That was really that's very difficult to do. Very difficult thing to do. That just shows how much that, yeah, he's a grand champ player all day, every day. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. My Rocket League senior citizens, you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. I have so much fun playing with you guys in the Discord. And anyhow, looking forward to the next tournament. Want to thank the admins as well. Bobby, Nick, Deej, and oh my goodness, I know I'm leaving out. I think there's one more admin, but I just can't remember his name or whatever. But anyhow, thank you all for oh yeah, and Shami, Cole. My goodness, the man that invited me to the group. My goodness. But yeah, whatchamacallit, thank you guys for putting up this tournament. These tournaments are awesome. They keep getting better and better each game. Thank you, Flobo, for casting, and I think, what's his name? Wombat's the streamer. Thank you for streaming and all this. So yeah, just want to give shout outs to everybody. I'm gonna try and get everybody's some of everybody's information in the description below. Rocket League Senior Series Twitch channel. His name is Wombat, right? Frisky Wombats. That gotta be his name. For crying out loud. I apologize if I get your name wrong, bro. if I got your name wrong. I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. Oh, I can probably look in the Can I look at the scoreboard? Yeah, Frisky Wombats. There's his information right there. Boom. Check him out. Check out his streams. Goodness. Alright. That was a long, this is a long goodbye. I hate to say goodbye. But goodbye, y'all. Peace out. I'm signing out.